We welcome you to the ICC in Durban International Netball on your World of Champions. The South African under-21s against the Welsh under-21, and then Wales against the Proteas a bit later on in the afternoon. It is the SPAR Challenge Netball Series.
Voltage obstruction, centre.
Very happy to welcome Simeon Darker up into commentary, former Proteas captain, and my wing person upstairs. And yeah, I think we're going to have fun over this weekend. Chawani looking for a Flurbury Rademan, who in my opinion was one of the growing players in the national tournament. Jermaine Bart, known for shooting from that sort of distance, and we've got some really good goal attacks in the country at the moment. Nice interception and keeps it in play as well. It's good work done by Tiante Stradum, although the Welsh have it back. Bit of bunching in the centre of the court from the Welsh under-21 side. Eventually they get the ball over to Emily Edwards. Space available for Leanne Thomas, and it's a good feed to Chloe James, and they could get their first goal on South African soil in the history of Welsh netball. Well done to Chloe James.
Jenny van Dijk as well as Dimsani Chuck have only had them for about 2 or 3 weeks. All these players are coming across all the different provinces, and they're doing a fantastic job. Can you imagine what this team's going to look like if both coaches have more time with them?
So in from Mamburu. There's such a big height differential between Inemarie Venter and Karis Allen. Allen's at 178, and Inemarie Venter must be 190. And Melodine Jacobs, who was again one of those players who really lifted her game tremendously during the recently played Brutal Fruit Netball Premier League. I do like the look of Melodine Jacobs, who is from the Allows in the Eastern Cape, and then likes of Talia Venter and Dinkley, and just getting themselves to reorganize. And what they seem to be doing is playing a little bit further away from each other. You see some of the players right there, they throw the ball and then they seem to follow the ball, so they've got 2 players in the same area eventually, and there's a couple of really basic mistakes that are being made here by the Welsh on court.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, I'm just looking at how they're playing as well. You know, the Welsh side looks very static at this stage. They're jumping in the air, they're landing, you know, there's almost like they haven't thought out about what the next move looks like.
And again, they forced to play back. You see Wales playing back quite considerably. That's a nice take from the middle of the court as well. Chawani putting her hand up, finds Mamburu. Now Rademan. Oh, there was so much space at the back of the court, but nice work done by Emily Edwards. And again, the ball taken back outside of the court when the shoot is free underneath the post.
I thought Bart actually did well there as well, because you could see that Edwards had cornered Venter and she drove out of the circle, just trying to create more space for Venter.
I do think that the Wales under-21 side are looking a better side in the second quarter so far. Yes, they might still be taking a bit of a pounding because they've only scored 3 goals in the quarter so far. This could be number 4, and it rolled in very nicely there by Leanne Thomas.
Sasha Lee Peterson, we've been used to seeing as wing defender. I think she's had a quarter or 2 in centre, and I mean, she's having a fantastic run so far in this third, you know, so I think it's really great that coaches can extend and stretch their players in a different position.
In the meantime, the South African side, the Baby Proteas, just keep on knocking up goals, and they're up to 40 already. It looked like an injury though to Lowry Jenkins. That's a pretty comfortable feed up towards Inemarie Venter once again in this encounter, and the Baby Proteas really chasing the game down at the moment. They lead by 52 goals. All of the bench players on court at the moment. Ashley Peterson continues in the centre court role, as does Melodine Jacobs at wing defence. In fact, that's wrong, because there is a new wing defender on court. Yes, that is Jacobs, sorry, at wing defence. Nice inside and out by the Welsh side, and that's a little better, and a good shot as well. That's probably the furthest away that we've seen the Welsh side converting an opportunity. You're hardly likely to see a similar performance from the senior sides when they come into this encounter, when the match starts at around about 2000 hours Central African time. Easy there for Charmaine Bart. The lead is over 50, so into double figures for the South Africans for all of the quarters. 23 in the third. The Welsh not getting out of double figures for any one quarter during the course of the match.